up, YouTube? This is Niven.
This is Justin, aka Mowgli.
We're Maker Watch Co.
We make cool watches.
We make cool watches. Hopefully you think so too.
Stuff like this. Guess what this is? That's a real cigar in there. We primarily work with wood and resin, and then we infuse things like unique materials such as cigars, coffee beans,
hemp leaf, pencil crowns we did once. We're gonna do some roses.
Shredded money.
Some stuff we won't talk about yet, but like it's coming up.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll post it all here.
The whole premise of why we exist is to help bring our clients' vision to life and like really tell their story on their wrist in form of functional art.
Yeah, I think some of like the biggest compliments we've got as like a company is that the watch ends up being like a conversation starter, and it like helps start conversations or lighten the mood in an area kind of thing. But by igniting a conversation, it sort of allows the individual to have like a level of, I don't know what, comfort with another person, just because they have something to share.
Yeah.
Which is the story of their watch essentially.
But yeah, we've known each other for 25 years.
Long time.
We've been doing this, for about almost 3 years.
Yep.
Justin has been like full-time in on it. Literally made the first watch from scratch. We're gonna show you guys the shop and show you kind of the lathe he was working on, and then we've transitioned, invested in our product, now CNC cutting it, and we've just come a long way, kind of all self-taught, and a lot of it has been through YouTube.
Yeah, we learned everything through here.
Yeah, so we want to just give back as much as possible in terms of like what we're doing and kind of how we're building this thing out, and we would love for you guys to follow along and just ask questions, and we'll be here to answer them.
Document as we grow, and hopefully we can share that process with you guys. It's always nice to see like the story behind something, so this is the story behind us.
Let's check out the shop. We're just installing this industrial bar rod up here so we can hang some apparel. So apparel rack is up. Finally, some of the new crew necks that we'll hang here, jackets, whatever we got, just to give this space more of a retail. This is like our little retail space. So some of the watches in stock. We got the Purple Burl, Retro Wave, 80s Baby, coconuts, of course, you guys know if you know. Snapbacks, we're getting more of these in. This is a nice gift we got from a buddy, Josh Chaco, one of his groomsmen. Put the tree on there. This is the first watch that Moog's ever made me. Build number 3, and this is OG number 1, still kicking. So cool thing, if you ever come by and get a chance to visit, and we snap a picture of you, you might be up on this ceiling. I look up to all you guys. Bye. We're gonna show you the coffee tomorrow. Very, 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 very passionate about our coffee. It's one of the original logos. Ideas. Where we assemble everything. Check this out. Here's some of the stuff coming through. So this is a cigar watch, Ashen cigar, 1 cigar, cut it up. Still smells like cigar. Really excited about this one. I actually might be taking this myself. We got some interesting blocks coming up, some diamonds, a bunch of our resin classics that are mold injected. We do a lot of CNC work, but here's our TV where we watch YouTube and just chill out on our couch. Learn stuff. Made this table actually courtesy of Jeff Mack. You come by, you just gotta plop down on this thing. It is so comfy. Back to the tour. A lot of storage in the corner here. We put that wall, the backing there as well. Some art, our couch, storage for like parts, straps, movements, all that. A lot of when the tax people come, they can go through all that if they need to. Workstation in terms of marketing, sales, everything's here. Sit and stand. Right here is assembly. Oh, got a bathroom in here too. Good old vintage mirror, IKEA light. Do your business, wash your hands, and if you need help, just ask our boy. When you come down, hang your jacket up, put your lunch bag up. Every time we go in the shop, you gotta wear a mask, so I'm not gonna show you too much, but All the dirty stuff happens in here. Got the old CNC that Justin used to turn every watch on. The first 119 done through here. Our drill press, our Iconic CNC, which is clutch for us, how we cut all of our cases now. And air filtration, bandsaw, dust collection. We got the shop vac. We got some wood down here. Look at that. Bandsaw. This is it. This is it. It's really a small space. These 2 rooms, this hallway. A lot of our storage for photography and all that, lighting. Hope you guys like this tour. Time is it, Mogs?
Coffee time.
Coffee time.
Around the world. Yeah. Self-satisfaction.
Press it down.
That I find so unappetizing.
10.
A competitive person sort of keeping up with the.
We only use what, 7 grams here? 6 to 7 grams?
For this coffee, 6.5 grams.
There's no one
of sugar.
lead dog.
What do these mean to you, man?
Everything.
Everything?
You basically alternated.
I thought they represent death.
I do.
Like, oh wait, there are 5 other gears. Yeah.
You can't describe this on the spot. Sometimes it comes, sometimes it doesn't. This is one of those times where I'm blanking.
Okay, sweet. It's the milk, nice and cold.
Effectively all of it in 2000 other.
Alright, let's go with a swan today.
A fear of missing out and I think a cortisol-driven scarcity mentality that is really fostered in the world of startups. Sure. And
Ooh, and there you have it, a cappuccino by Mowgli here in Maker Studios. They call us the Coconut Bandits. So whenever there's a sale at or just whatever our local grocery store is, we get out there and we stock up on coconuts. I now have this fancy little tool here. All set at 3 1/4. So definitely usable. I'm gonna stock up a little bit. And actually people saw me using this tool. They're like, what is that? I had this couple like started asking me a bunch of questions about coconuts and I helped them pick some. But they stole one of mine. But it's all good. Need coconut consulting. Holla. Mugs, what are you doing for Valentine's Day?
What am I doing for Valentine's Day?
This is for the vlog, baby.
Fucking working, bud.
Making love
What
to
are you
all the resin cases.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah.
The real question is, what are you doing for Valentine's Day?
I'm going to a paint night.
Oh, what are you painting? Tell the people.
A heart made out of trees.
But not a heart or trees. A heart made out of trees.
Heart made out of trees. Got to go all the way to Markham to do it because we booked it last minute.
Got a little confused when you first told me that.
Oh yeah. I want to give you guys a quick update on a little development. This is our latest, smallest case, 41M. We got a lot of requests for smaller case, so we did it. So this is our standard 45 millimeter flat case right there. This is our new 41 millimeter. You can see it's noticeably smaller. So we think this is going to do pretty well. The tree's on there. We have 4 markers. We think 12 markers might be a bit busy just given there's less wood and less area. But we feel like this, once we start pumping these out, whether in classic mold style or wood or whatever it is, that they're going to do fairly well. It's just a little bit tighter on your wrist. And we go on the wrist. It's a little bit of a thicker band, but right on the wrist. I think it just fits a little more snug, a little more sleek. You know, we got a lot of requests for smaller ones, so we did it. It was a good win for the week indeed. Just wrapping up. So yesterday we sent out 7 different quote requests to local suppliers for our back case solution. Basically our Maker 3.0. We're gonna see if we can kind of leapfrog to the new solution due to all the delays from overseas. Just wanted to touch upon that as well. It's totally our fault. We were supposed to order these brackets like back in September. We wanted to make a change for the better of the product, which is like the right thing to do. It took a little bit longer to hash that out. It didn't end up going forward with it. Cost us a bit of money. And ultimately, we ended ended up placing the order for the brackets in December. So not only did we not have enough supply to like get more watches out for Black Friday, we haven't assembled a new watch since the Black Friday weekend. So, you know, we've done a bunch of other things, which I think has been great. We've moved forward. We figured out molds. We figured out the smaller case. Like there's a lot, like all the work that we've done is not gone to waste. Unfortunately, you know, our December order was supposed to be ready before Christmas. It got pushed to mid-Jan. Mid-Jan, they came and said, look, we're getting close to Chinese New Year. We're not going to be able to get this done. And we are probably a lower priority for them in terms of overall spend. And after Chinese New Year, obviously the whole coronavirus thing started to escalate, and now the factory's still closed. At the end of the day, we can say coronavirus, it sucks. But it's ultimately like our fault for not, you know, having enough inventory to get us through this period, not planning far enough ahead. And, you know, we're the ones accountable at the end of the day. So, you know, we apologize to all of our clients that have paid or put down deposits that are waiting. For all of you guys following along that haven't seen a new watch, right? Like even it's tough to continue to like put out content and stuff too. And it's like we can only run so far. We joke about it. We're like, we can run 1,000 sprints, but we can't cross the finish line. So that's what we're doing. We're getting everything ready, getting cases ready, getting coconuts ready, getting cards ready, reaching out, doing a lot of, you know, background stuff, which I think is great. But ultimately, like in order to move forward, to keep more momentum and to grow this business, we need to be dropping new watches. So thank you for your patience. It's been quite a learning experience, something both of us are taking back and just like, you know, learning from it and moving forward. And, you know, we'll be better about it. That's all we can promise. And just wanted to let you guys know from us that, like, you know, we are taking accountability for it. Like, we're not just saying it's coronavirus, like, out of our hands. Like, you know, a good portion of it was in our hands and the rest of it is just bad luck. But it's ultimately our fault. So with that said, we contacted 7 different local machine shops, sent them our new solution, called every single one, explained the situation. We're a little, I guess, concerned about what the price is going to come in at, just because it's made locally. There's definitely a cost advantage of sourcing these materials overseas or this part overseas. But let's see what happens. If it's within reason, we know it's going to be more expensive, but if it's within reason and within our margins and we can, you know, get the product out, we may order just a small batch, or maybe we'll do 100, or maybe we'll switch locally. We don't know. Let's see what they come back with. And go from there, because we do also have the One of a Kind show at the end of March, and right now we have 3 samples to bring to the show, including our own 2 watches and a bunch of unfinished cases or you know, cases that are not assembled. So what we're trying to do right now is just see, can we get enough to finish some of these samples for One of a Kind, because it's a huge opportunity for us, and we'd hate to go there empty-handed, or hate to have to, like, as a worst case scenario, ask our clients to borrow their watches to show that are local. So let us figure it out. Fingers crossed for us that we'll get there. It's definitely been a crazy couple of weeks, but a lot of learnings. So yeah, let's see what the machine shop will update you guys. We're trying to do this weekly, like kind of film the Monday through Friday or Tuesday to Thursday, a bit more in depth, a bit more behind the scenes, so that you guys can really see kind of what's happening, how we're feeling, what's going on in the shop, and how we're managing it all. And I think like sometimes like the long form content doesn't like do so well on Instagram. And you guys appreciate what we're doing. You know, we want to just like open up to you guys a bit more on YouTube. So thank you for all your support. Hope you guys enjoyed this first behind the scenes, a little bit longer, more raw, unedited version. We will constantly improve and evolve, and that's just how we do things. So thank you, and we'll catch you next week.